yeah, it's game time, y'all. Nice and hot. It's a nice hot morning. It's a beautiful morning. Nonetheless, we were live last night for a little bit, but coming back on here just to hit some more balls, so I figured I'd get on here and help you guys out if you need it. Alright, y'all let me know if the mic is working. I think it says green, so should be going. Y'all let me know. Good to see you guys in here. Yeah, we had a very productive live last night. I also, unfortunately, lost another ball over the fence. That makes 5 balls lost, which means I'm down to 2. It's not good, guys. It's not looking good. We've got 2 top flight balls left. I've got like a bunch of balls in my garage and stuff, but I'm trying to see how long I can make these ones last. All right, so we are going to the range later today, and I kind of just wanted to get in the feels for swinging before we go, just because I've been struggling a little bit with consistency. I've gotten a few off the haze. You got the hazel. What's going on, everybody? Good to see y'all in here. Make sure you write some stuff down of things that you want seen, you want me to do. I'll do whatever you guys want. Top some balls, chunk it, show you how to hit shots, whatever you want. Other than that, I'm just going to be grinding a little bit. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what you want to see. 200 people in here. Chris, dude. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, every now and again I get a few hundred people in here, and it's really dope. So it's even cooler when all of them start like commenting and asking me to do stuff. And yeah, those kinds of lives are really fun. So y'all let me know. Sometimes it's just bots, but other times it's people, and it's cool when it is, the latter. Yeah, swing's still feeling good. I think it rained a little last night, or maybe, no, couldn't be rain. Probably sprinkled. Yeah. Handicap, Zach, I am a 4.1 handicap. My friend, I've been playing since more like the end of, well, it was like a month before COVID came, so maybe like halfway into 2020 or something like that. And yeah, I've lost about 10 strokes a year or so. Slowly gotten down more and more. I'm probably only this low because I can scramble really well. Can you do a little chip into the net as high as you can without going over the net? Okay, can you pause at the top? Can you pause for a few seconds at the top of your swing? Yeah, Spencer, I got you, dude. I think you're the same person from last night, too. So good to see you, buddy. Appreciate all you guys who come back and stuff. So let's pretend that this tee is the ball. So we want to pause at the top and then go through. Be like a little Ben Kruper. That pause drill is really good for a lot of things. That's why Tiger liked it so much, or did it so much. Nice and pure, y'all. That pause swing, it's a good drill. Yeah, he asked about 25% in the middle of the club face, remember? Yeah, Chris, you're right. He did. Handicap. Do a little chip into the net. Okay, yeah. Let's do a little chip into the net here. I'll use a wedge. So last night, if you guys were here, I was hitting a 52, and I was hitting my 52 degree from right here, and it still got up and over the net and went into those trees and over my fence and into one of my neighbor's backyards. So that wasn't good, but we will use the 52 again. We just won't take super full swings, because if you guys know about compression, I talked about it in my last live giving a lesson. Compression not only helps with your spin and your distance, but it also helps with like your height and your apex. So yeah, what's going on, everybody? Feel free to like, share, follow, all that fun stuff. Okay, so we're gonna try to chip into the net as high as we can without going over. Let's take a few practice ones. That's pretty high. Getting a little dicey there. Got the top of the net. I don't know if that's how high you wanted me to go, but that's pretty high without going over. See if we can do that one more time. It's getting a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a little lower. All right. Hopefully we got what you said. Whoa. Would the steepness of angle of attack also create more height on the chip shots? Yeah, dude. 100%. Because the steepness usually aids to some degree of like your compression, right? So if I'm coming right over the top, let's just say I'm like super steep, like right here, that is smothering the ball. If you're hitting that ball first in the middle, that's going to make it go really, really high. But you can also get the same exact result from coming at a more shallow position and still hitting ball first and down on it. So it doesn't matter so much whether you're steep or shallow to get your height, because you can get height from both. So it's just going to be a lot more consistent and better for the grass, honestly, that you don't dig to China every single time, you know? Yeah. Thanks, bud. You got it, Chris. Anyone older than me to talk to? Lina? How old are you, Lina? Anybody older than me to talk to? She's looking for a dating service here, I think, guys. If you guys are single and ready to mingle, I think Lina's your gal. I think Lina's trying to get a little something happening here. You should get a bigger mat, dude. Yeah, Chris, I know, man. You're totally right. I want one that like fits the backyard here, and I want like a simulator or something like that, but it's just the outside conditions, not gonna be good for it. I don't have a big enough room or space really inside that can accomplish that either, so I kind of just have to do with what I got, and hopefully Damon sends me a launch monitor. It's seeming like it's gonna work out. We might be getting a launch monitor back here, boys. Yes, sir. I was talking to him last night after the live. He offered to send me one. He's got 3 different rangefinders, and yeah, I might be getting one. It's looking like a high possibility. That might have been a little bit of a pull. Try that one more time. I'm really, really trying to work on not focusing on like hinging my wrist so much like that, but more like releasing it. What's that? A launch monitor? I got a match today for school, hoping I hit ball first on all my shots. Spencer, dude, you got this, man. Everybody, wish Spencer good luck. Spencer, we're thinking about you, buddy. You got this, man. That was nice and fat. Remember, guys, it's about you getting your weight through. If you don't think about getting your weight through, you're gonna do what I just did. You're gonna hit it fat. So, Spencer, I want you to focus on getting your weight through today, and you'll tear it up, my guy. Swing slower, don't swing hard, and get that weight forward. If you were asking what's that for the launch monitor, it's basically something that you can set up like behind your ball or in front of your ball, and then as soon as you hit it, it'll give you like all the numbers on like how your distances were and all that. Good luck, Spencer. Yeah, Spencer, dude, you got this, man. You got this, dude. Just stay calm, cool, and collected. Just like that. Nice smooth swing. Bunt it down there, right? We're all rooting for you, buddy. You know, I've had quite a few people now hit me up and ask me about their swing and stuff like that. And a lot of you guys are a little younger. You know, a lot of you guys seem to be in high school or doing some golf tournaments and whatnot. You guys just gotta really trust yourself. You got it. Gotcha. That would be awesome for the stream. Yeah, Chris. It would be so cool if I had a monitor here and you guys, I could maybe hook it up to my phone. Um, yeah, it would actually be pretty sweet. We'd be able to do some cool stuff with that. Sir, we're hitting a 6-iron right now. We're trying to just get in the in some good feels. We're gonna hit the range around 3 today. So I'm just trying to swing smooth. There's a few, I can tell a few things are just barely missing in my swing. We just got to work through the kinks, y'all. Just got to get through the kinks. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Feel free to shoot me a question or a comment on literally anything. It doesn't have to be about golf, but if you guys just want to hang out and chill and whatever, that'd be cool too. Oh, thanks for Chris, the homie, sending me some roses. Thanks, dude. That's always appreciated. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, guys, let me know if you want to see me hit a certain club or a certain shot or teach you how to do something. Maybe you're struggling with something in your swing. I can help you guys out with all that stuff. Maybe you're a beginner, you don't know what to do. Maybe you have a specific problem. Just let me know, and I can help you guys out. Awesome stream. Thanks, dude. Have you ever hit your driver into the net? Yeah, of course. How do you hit your woods? Well, a couple of things. So technically, a driver is a one wood. I don't know if you guys all know that, but I have hit my driver into the net. It's if you were here last night, you saw me do it a couple of times. But this net is actually sturdy enough to withstand my my power drives. Just like that. Yep, the driver can withstand the net, or the net can withstand the driver. Yes, sir. Do a driver shot. Oh yeah, I'm doing it. I'm on it already. I just gotta make sure I'm not hitting my clubs or anything back here. We're working in a small space in this backyard, so we gotta be careful with what we're doing here. I might try to maybe go to some more ranges so you guys can actually see the ball flight a little more. Boom. Got that one a little high, but that still was solid. You have to kind of taint your swing and make sure you don't hit it over, or do you do normal? I kind of change it a little bit. I definitely don't always swing 100%, but that's kind of what I do anyways when I'm on the golf course. I don't always swing 100%, so it's kind of similar to what I do normal. Oh, Spencer, I forgot to answer you, bud. How do you hit your woods? Well, for starters, I don't really have many woods. I have a 2 hybrid. I'll show you. I've got this 2 hybrid, which is like a 3 wood because it goes about the same distance as people's 3 woods. Because of the degrees it is. It's a 15 degree, which is usually what your guys' 3 woods are. So it goes about the same distance, about 250 to 270, depending on how clean I hit it. for how hard I swing. And then I also have this 7 wood, which goes about the same distance as my 4 iron. It just comes in a lot higher. So I'll swing the 7 wood here. I usually like it if I have to lay off of a tee shot. Like, let's say some water or a bunker comes into the fairway within, 250 yards or so, and I can't clear it. I'll hit a 7 wood. Or I might get a little greedy and hit the hybrid, but the hybrid can definitely go that distance, so got to be wary of that. It's just like that, nice and smooth. That might have been a little low on the face, but for the part, it's just something that goes, just bunts one down there if I'm not feeling like hitting an iron. Just like that. So just kind of smooth one out there, Yes, sir. I'm going to go out to eat. It was great popping in. God bless you, brother. Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, good to see you, man. Take care. Have a good breakfast, man. Yeah, so I would really, Spencer, if you're still in here, and anyone else who's struggling to hit their woods and stuff, what you guys got to think about is, and I'll switch to my hybrid for this, just so it's a little bit more realistic of what you guys are probably going through. I used to struggle with topping my woods a lot because it's hard to trust, Hold on, Ala did it. Looks like you want to co-host. I don't know what that means, but I'm just going to hold off on that for a second. Oh. Is my mic back on? Kyle, you said it went out. Is it back? I turned it off and turned it on back again. Let me know. Oop. Oh, he's lying. Been good. Alright, Connor. Kyle, you're up to no good, brother. Alright, so for you guys who are struggling with topping your woods or not, you can't really hit your woods very well, what I would suggest is, what I usually suggest with anything if you're struggling to hit it, you gotta really focus on slowing down your swing and realizing that you don't want to hit your woods or your hybrid how you hit your irons or your driver. If you're gonna lean one side or the other, you can try to hit them like your irons, trying to hit maybe like ball first, but you never want to try to lift it up. So irons you want to hit down on the ball first, then the floor. Driver you want to hit up on the ball, and then woods and hybrids you kind of want more of like a sweeping motion. You kind of want to make it seem as if like you're sweeping it off the ground. That allows you to have more time to hit the ball when it's like smooth on the floor like that. So that's the kind of motion you gotta that's the kind of motion you gotta feel for your swings, is get that sweeping motion just like this. Yeah, that was perfect. I literally couldn't hit that any more in the center. So sometimes it's as easy as just switching like your mental state to sweeping it more than like hitting down on it or smacking it or something like that. Sometimes it's as simple as just thinking, okay, I gotta kind of sweep this ball, meet it like right where it is. And that's the only feel you gotta think, and sometimes that just works. There you go, that's 2 in a row. So that's how I would say try to hit your hybrids and woods like that. All right, just to stop Kyle. We hear you from the phone mic. All right, Kyle, I got you, dude. I unplugged everything, so we won't mess with the mics anymore. You're on a mat, that's why you can sweep it. Even if I wasn't on the mat, you want me to put it on the cement? What's your name? Beans? I'll put it on the cement beans. I'll show you what I mean. Because it's not about hitting it from where it is. You want it on the cement? I got you, buddy. So the motion is the same. The problem it might be the fact that it might not stop moving. Oh, there we go. So the motion is the same, I gotta move it a little more this way. That way I don't hit the wall behind me. The motion is the same. So it's still a sweeping motion. You just gotta pretend that you're not hitting down on the ball. If you hit down on the ball, you're not doing it right, right? You're gonna top it or you're gonna chunk it or whatever, but the fact remains the same. It's all sweeping motion. Good swing though. Oh, thanks, Kyle. I have a simulator and the mat gave me false hope of hitting the ball pure. I could sweep every ball. Yeah, so the thing with mats is it does kind of make you think you're a little bit better than you are. But because then when you go on the course and you hit behind the ball, it's not going to skip up and hit it. You're going to dig into the ground and chunk it or something. But anyways, okay, so let me just show you. Pretend that my ball is actually on the cement here. The motion is still the same. You want to get that feeling of sweeping it across the floor, and just stay down on it. If you have your weight on your back foot, it's not going to go well. Just like that. You like that, Beans? Right off the cement? Hey, some of you guys don't know how to do that. You guys would be so scared to scuff up your club or do anything like that. That's I'm not gonna lie, that's not something really easy to do. You really have to kind of know how to hit the ball. Swinging on concrete is crazy. If bro chunks it, then your club is cooked. That was ball first, perfect. Thanks, Beans. Yeah, another aspect of it is you gotta have confidence. If you're swinging without confidence, it's not, yeah, you really need confidence when you're swinging the ball. It doesn't matter what kind of surface it's on. On concrete, of course, you gotta be confident, but, you know, even when you're in the sand, right? Sand is just as detrimental, right? Because you're in the bunker. If you hit anything other than the ball first, it's gonna chunk like 5 yards, 10 yards in front of you. Swinging on concrete is crazy, yeah. But, I mean, this is just me trying to demonstrate my point of it's more about the sweeping motion than it is hitting down on it or trying to lift it up. It's all about getting your weight forward. Okay, so I'll do one more for you guys. Gotta get your weight forward. That's the main thing here. Just like that. Guys, it's an easy game. It's an easy game. Yeah, hitting it off the concrete, it's, I guess, an acquired skill. An acquired skill. You gotta have been playing golf for a while to be able to do that, I guess? I don't know. Y'all let me know if that's crazy. I don't know. It was kind of crazy, I guess. I've never tried to do that before. But it's the same principle, whether you're on the grass, the sand, or on concrete. It's the same thing. Yeah. I probably wouldn't do that with an iron, but because, you know, for irons you gotta hit it off you gotta hit ball and then the floor. But you could probably do it with, like, maybe a wedge. If you guys wanted to see, I can show you how to do it with your wedge. It's the same principle. You just might take like a little piece of the concrete with you, but the idea is exactly the same. So you can see there, even if you're on the concrete, like I did take a little piece there with me from my club head, but you know, if that's the situation you're on, see, look, we got a scuff mark together. You guys, we're in this together now. The principle's the same, right? For every club, you kind of have to accept the fact that what you're doing is gonna affect your club. If you're a diehard, I guess. But to prove a point, hopefully, Beans, hopefully you understood what I was trying to say there. Because I just hit that hybrid off the deck. So real golf worth it? Of course. Of course. Hey guys, this guy that just commented, Surreal Golf, he is like the most, what's that word? The most look-alike, the doppelganger. He's the doppelganger of Jason Day. He's got a couple of really funny videos, and he's gone pretty viral a couple of times. Check out his page. He's pretty hilarious. yeah, we're gonna link up and play soon. I think he's in San Diego or something like that, but we're generally from the same area, just maybe like an hour or so away from each other. So we're gonna link up and play soon here. We just gotta find out the details, and then you guys will see a cool video from us. It'll be a cool collab. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think his name's Kevin too, so everybody go hit up Kevin, check his profile out, shoot him a follow. He's a cool guy. We've been following each other for, feels like a couple of years now, Kevin. It's kind of been a little while. Yeah. Look at this little retreat here. The comebacker. Hey, get on the mat there, boy. Yeah. Got that one a little high, but yeah. Thanks everybody for following and sharing and all that stuff. What happens if you miss? Carlos. We don't even think about stuff like that. Because we're so phenomenal at golf, there's no way I could ever even think about missing the ball. Alright, it all starts with a strong mental. You gotta just be confident that you won't miss. And then you never will. As long as you think it in your brain, you'll never miss, buddy. But, unfortunately, I have missed a couple of times. And my misses have not been good. The misses, and I'm not talking about my wife. I don't have a wife, but the misses, as far as golf misses go, usually go over this net, into that tree. And also one time I hit my driver, and it hit this tree, which is rock solid in a part of the net, and it came right back at me and went over the fence behind you guys. Okay? So it's a little crazy. Tips on getting shallower. Tips on getting shallow. I tow my she so often. Boss. Yeah, man. Oh, thanks for sharing the live too, Mark. Appreciate that. If you're towing your ball a lot, something as simple as just changing your ball position could help. And I'll get to your other comment in a second after I help with this tow one. So let's just say that you're towing it a lot. That just means you're basically coming in too far or in too fast or whatever. And now see how that closes? Now it's like off my toe right here. Right, so you might be lining up. Sometimes if you change the way that you line up, it can affect how you come back to the ball. So maybe you start with lining up, or I guess you could tell me, where do you line up the ball? Do you line it up like on the heel? Do you line up in the middle? Do you line up on the toe? Because then depending on where that is, right, so let's say you line up on the toe and you take it back and then you're hitting it off the toe, then maybe you just line up in the middle of the ball, or in the middle of the face, because that means you're square through impact. You're coming right back down to your original starting point. So just start in the middle, or maybe start on the heel. You know, a lot of people start on the heel. Some people start on the toe, middle, heel. If you're coming off the heel, or if you're hitting the ball off the toe, start off the heel, right? Because then when you come back to it, you're going to be square. So I would say maybe try starting where like you adjust. Yeah. I'm getting dialed in more. I changed my feet position. Oh, Carlos. Oh, were you the one I was talking to about that yesterday? That's awesome, buddy. I'm proud of you. Yeah. I put ball in front. I put ball off my front foot center of the face. I'm getting a lot better. That's awesome, dude. Riveting. Attack angle. Thanks, bud. Okay, so Tyler, if you're still in here, tips on getting shallow. Trump 2024. Thana, nice. Yes, man. Or ma'am, or man, or I don't know what you are. I can't tell from the name Thana. Yo. Okay, so tips on getting shallow. Or I guess I'll just keep using my driver because that helps a lot. So Tyler, if you're not getting shallow, that means a couple of things. That means you might be coming here and then over the top like this, or you might be feeling like you're dropping it down, but then you're still steep over the top like that. because you can still drop it down and then flick it over and still hit a slice or be really steep. So if you're lining up center of driver, that means you have a lot of movement to get it there again. My name's Tyler, last name is Hannah, so people call me T Hannah. Oh, I got you, Tyler. Okay, we had a couple of Tylers in here. Well, thanks, Tyler. Yeah, appreciate you, dude. Feel free to follow or ask me some questions and stuff, and we can keep talking about it. Okay, so for the other Tyler, talking about shallow still. So I want you to get the feeling of when you take it back, just have like your normal takeaway. I want you to feel like this elbow staying tucked in. Maybe put a towel under your armpit and stuff. Right? That helps us stop from coming up high and coming over. So I'd want you to feel like that elbow is staying tucked here, get a towel there. And then once you're in your backswing, okay, I want you to feel like you're dropping your hands to your right pocket. And then here's the big part, is you need to learn how to release the club back here. So I'll flip it over. You gotta learn how to drop it and release it down here like this. See how I'm letting that smack down back here? And now you turn as you do that motion. Release and turn. Drop it and release it and turn. All that all together. Okay, so we're taking it back, drop pocket, release, and turn at the same time. Okay? That's gonna get you shallow 100% of the time. And also, maybe just like a little mental thought is swing from that in, from right here, in to out. Get this feeling of swinging like up, out to like 2, 3 o'clock. If the swing is like a clock, get the feeling of from swinging like from a 5 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Okay, that in to out motion is really helpful. Also, if you have like some balls or some things, you can line them up next to the ball that you're teeing up next to, and then that will give you a visual of how to swing out towards. Right? We don't want to hit this ball or this leaf or anything. You can do it with tees too. So on your swing, you're going to swing out in that direction, and that'll help you hit a draw and get shallow. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got. Have a great day, man. Oh, thanks, Carlos. Appreciate you, man. T. Hannah. Cool. How to stop hooking. Okay, Connor, that's a good question, buddy. So, usually what's happening when people hook the ball is they get really handsy, right? They get really flippy right here with their hands. And through impact, they're just flipping their hands at the ball like this. And the main thing that we got to work on for somebody who's doing something like that is learn how to stay connected, okay? So and by connected, I mean starting off with your grip. I would show you the nuns jack, how to get your legs into your swing more. I'll show you that in a second. I'm helping this guy out with, he feels pretty flippy with his hands, and he's hooking it a little bit. So I'm gonna help him with that, and then I'll get to you, Jack. Thanks for coming back, dude. I remember you from yesterday. So we gotta work on your grip. Okay, you're a little flippy, so I want you to pretend like you're wringing a towel. Okay, you know how you wring a towel and you're like twisting in opposite directions. Okay, so we're gonna do that on your grip. Okay, I want your right hand to squeeze in and your left hand to squeeze the other way, right? So now we're opposite. If I wasn't doing that, right, it's a little easy to do that, but when you're wringing it, you know, you can't really do that as much because they're going in opposite directions. It's gonna keep the face a little more square. Okay, and then after we get that, overlock, interlock, which one do you prefer? Brody, I'm a big overlap guy. Overlap. Get in the habit of dropping the hands. Tyler, yeah, I'm glad that you, glad that helped you. Okay, so now that we've got that wringing towel feeling on our grip, that's gonna keep our face more square. Okay, so now we're gonna maintain the same exact steps we did for, you know, shallow, right hip, release the club and turn. Okay, all of that is only happening if you're connected in your swing. Okay, and this is going to kind of also tie into your hips and your arms being connected. We want everything to be happening at the same time. A lot of people, they twist their hips and then their arms follow, and that gets your hands kind of stuck behind you like this, and that, you know, you're going to hit big old slices a lot. But if we can time them up together really nicely, they're going to be more square. Okay, so we need to figure out how to stay connected. Okay, getting the grip is one. Okay, having a nice takeaway and a nice shallow swing is another. And I want you to feel like your tempo, right, the metronome, right, is doing this. Click, click, click. For myself and like Colin Morikawa, our swings are 2 clicks on the way up and 1 down. Okay, so ours look like this. Well, my mouth will be the metronome. Dun, 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 dun. Right? So you guys can kind of see how my metronome stays the same. If you guys don't have that metronome idea, like this, you're going to get lost and your swing is going to be different every single time. So some people, like my buddy Jake Walden, he's also on TikTok, feel free to check him out, he's super cool. His swing, and some other people on tour, they have a metronome of 1 up, 1 down. I personally just think that's like a little too fast, and when I try to do that, it gets a little out of hand sometimes. So thanks for swinging stuff for the follow, bro. I've never heard of it like that. I'll try that next time. Thank you. Yeah, Aiden, of course, man. So yeah, get the feeling of that metronome staying the same every time. I like the slower takeaway and a fast one, or you can do a fast takeaway and a fast follow through. Just, you guys got to make it the same every time, okay? So that's going to help a lot. And then also, right, ringing the towel, nice smooth takeaway, dropping it, releasing it, and turning. If you can do all that all together, it'll look something like this. And you got to get the feeling of connected by swinging slower, right? If you can just break it down into like little steps, you guys are going to see, like sometimes if I do that and I'm like this, right, I'm obviously behind and I'm not like in pace or in rhythm. But if I'm like this and I'm slowing it down and I'm turning together, right, you can kind of just feel if you're together or if you're off. Okay, so sometimes just slowing it down, breaking it down into little steps helps you a lot. Okay, so we're thinking metronome, right, the whole swing. And you're guaranteed to strike one down the middle, just like that. Yes, sir. I'm glad that could help so many of you guys out. I know that was kind of a little bit of a test. Butter. Thanks, Drew. Good to see you, buddy. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're out here grinding, y'all. Okay, how to get your legs into your swing more. Okay, so Jack, that's a good question. So taking all those things in that I kind of just talked about is already going to just naturally bring your legs in more. But if you guys really want to get the feeling of like more power and more like just slamming it and stuff, I'll teach you how to do that in a second. Handsome, God-fearing man back at it. Thanks, Josh. You're crazy, buddy. All right, so we're really wanting to get our legs into it. Get into it, yeah. What we're gonna need to focus on is more about dropping and getting this feeling of this lead knee pushing towards the ball in our backswing and shooting that knee back and just firing it, right? That helps create speed, and you can use power from the ground to help your shot. Boom, right? If you look at players like Rory McIlroy and Nathan Lee, Cal Baptist, yeah, dude, volleyball team, baby. I'll definitely try it when I'm at the range. Cool, man. Yeah, let me know how that goes for you. Let me know. Follow me and hit my Instagram and my YouTube in my bio. Guys, feel free to check all that stuff out. I post pretty much every day, so it'd be cool to hear back from you guys. Anyways, okay, so we're trying to use the same conference. Oh, GCU. Oh, our rivals. Nathan Lee, you're our rivals, bro. Work for the sports department. That's awesome. Hey, if you get any hookups or anything with that, let me know. Yeah, hit me up. Aiden, I just saw you followed me on Insta. Thanks, buddy. Rivals. Squilliam Fancyson says, yeah, my right knee tends to bend a little too much trying to get it more like yours. Oh, Nathan, no more connections. That's all good, buddy. Okay, so trying to get your knee to bend more like mine. Okay, so we don't want our knee to overly bend like this and drop us down, right? Because that's taking us out of our upright position, and we don't want that, okay? So a good like little knee bend is just gonna bring us down a little bit. This is more of a feel, like this is what Tiger used to do. He used to do stuff like this, right? I don't know if you guys have ever seen those videos, but that's his feel and not his real, right? Our feel should never be what we actually do in our golf swing. It's just something to think about, and then it's minimized when we actually do swing. Of course, man, thank you for the help. Have a great day. You too, Aiden. You too, buddy. Okay, so we're talking about our feel versus our real. So we're trying to use our legs more, okay? So we want this feel to use our legs, right? We want to, on our takeaway, we want that feeling of this left knee or front knee, lead knee, to go towards the ball. Get this feeling right here. Boom. Okay? That's the feel that we want, this right here. So we want a little more weight on the left foot if we're really trying to utilize the ground and using our legs and our swing a little bit more. Okay? That's what Tiger does. He gets this feeling right here. Boom. Okay? So that's getting us used to leaning into the ground, so then we can push off of it like this. Boom. And swing through. Okay? So that can lead to a couple of problems. So it's super important that when you guys are doing that, you guys are still staying maintained in all those other things we were just talking about before, right? A good backswing, still dropping it down, still releasing it. But now the extra element, right, if you can add more things in the golf swing, is now in that same time you're releasing your club down here at your right pocket, you're gonna shoot that knee back, fire that, and just let it rip, okay? I would suggest doing this not in a backyard. Yeah. But your head needs to not move forwards. There's a line straight down from your head at your setup. It can cross the line until after impact. Yeah, so he's totally on the money. If you guys are reading this message, Mason is totally on the money with that. But this is just, I'm just obviously exaggerating right now. This is not, you don't want your body to be doing like what I'm doing right now as you're swinging, right? This is, I was saying, this is just your feel for it, okay? Your head should still be very steady, because that would, thanks man. Yeah, so I was giving another drill yesterday. You still want your head to be steady. I was using this wall here, right? If you're swinging here, have your head against the wall and still have that swing, because see, I can still dip my left knee in here. Even if I'm exaggerating, your head can still be very sturdy. But in that feel, right, we're just doing this, something like that, okay? So we can still dip our knee, right, if we're doing something like this, and then twisting through, okay? But that motion is gonna be a lot faster, obviously. Yeah. Be reverse tilt, yeah. Okay, so working that through in slow motion, it's gonna look something like this, right? We still have a nice, good takeaway, right? But I'm getting more of this feeling of that left knee driving towards the ball than like inwards, right? We don't want this motion, and we don't want it outwards like that. We're gonna go more towards the ball, okay? So it's gonna look like this, and then we're still dropping it down, releasing it, and as I'm releasing it here, I'm gonna be shooting that leg back and letting that club come into impact and pretending there's a wall right in front of me that I can't go through, so I'm not swaying. It's gonna look more like this. Boom. See how I'm just like kind of rotating my body and releasing that club more so than holding onto it and driving down like an iron, right? For a driver, we want to pretend like there's a wall right in front of us so that we can't go through, and we're releasing it and meeting our ball square at impact, just like that. Okay? Nice M6, Ping G430. I thought it was a better driver. You know, it very well may be, to be honest. This is just the one that I got. I see a couple of you guys want to co-host, but just hold off on that for now while I'm getting through some lessons, and then I can add you guys in here. Don't worry about it. We'll get some co-hosts every now and again. I mean, it's an extremely athletic move. I would say it's for, yeah, I wouldn't say it's for everybody. Boo Radley is also very accurate. Yeah, so the things that I'm going over right now, I would say are for a little bit more advanced people who are trying to further their drives and stuff. If you're a beginner, you don't want to be focusing on getting a lot more distance because you don't have a whole lot of control over what your ball's going to do just yet. I'd focus on swinging smoother, right? Have a nice smoother takeaway, smooth follow through. Just focus on hitting the middle of the club, okay? We can't just jump right to distance because, right, if distance is coming by swinging harder, using the ground and all this stuff, that's a lot more components that's not only just going to confuse you, but if you miss one of those, by you swinging harder, you're just going to accentuate your miss, right? The harder you swing and the worse you hit it, it's going to make your miss even worse than if you were to just hit a smooth swing and hit it bad. Okay, so we don't want to work on smashing it like that. Arsenic Neptune, QI10 is great, just overpriced. Yeah, it definitely is. I 100% agree. What irons do you play? I don't know if you're asking me or Arsenic, but I personally play these ones called Patriot Golf. They're kind of knockoffs, but I can't really afford like nice clubs. Danny, hit a ball. All right, I got you, buddy. All right, so if you guys were tuned into everything I was talking about, I'm gonna put all those things together I just talked about for that driver swing for you guys. Just like that. Just ripped right down center field. I'll give you another one, just because my boy is so direct in asking for a shot. I got you, my friend. It's all for you, bro. Boom. Okay? So all those drives put together, it's going to look something like that. Nice move. Thanks, Danny. Appreciate that, dude. I was trying to put a little extra into that one, too, so it didn't look as smooth as it normally does. Let me hit a smooth one for you. I want people to initially know, because I don't recognize your name. I usually remember people who come in here. I want people to know that I can rip it, you know? But I'm usually more of a smooth swinger kind of guy. This is what my on-course swing looks like more. Yeah, nice and topped. Don't look at that. That is not our on-course one. We might have been a little too lazy, a little too smooth on that one. There you go. There's your 277 carry. Yes, sir. Thanks everybody for gifting stuff. That's so cool, man. So cool. You guys are all dope. Look at this. All these roses. I don't really get gifted a whole lot of stuff, but it's super cool whenever I do. Appreciate that, dude. That's so cool. Xander, how old are you? I'm 24. I just turned 24, actually. Last week. Got you, brother. Thanks, Mason. Yeah, Xander, I'm 24, my friend. What about you, man? How old are you? The new Titleist GTs yesterday feels exactly the same. Do they really? Still rocking my 915D2. What irons do you play? Patriot Golf I play. Ping 430 is great. I play QI Max. I liked it more. Yeah, I just can't afford stuff like that, honestly. Let's go, Xander says. 21 in college playing basketball, trying to find that time to sneak away in golf. Yeah, dude. Dude, I played so much basketball in college, all those intramural leagues, and I did competitive basketball, and yeah, I love basketball. If you stay tuned and you follow my page, you'll see me post some basketball clips every now and again. I play pickup at some parks around here and just tear it up, boy. Yes, sir. I love sports so much. Love sports so much. Oh, thanks for the follow, bro. I'll make sure to play some basketball for you. Can we see a swing? Oh, of course. My drives tend to go a bit too high, even with a 9 degree. How do you combat that? I got you, user. User 9 to whatever. That's a lot of numbers. All right, let me show Hunter a swing here, and then I'll show you how to stop popping it up so much. Yeah, we gotta be careful where we do that. I don't want to mess up my nice snap. All right, Hunter. Let me show you a nice smooth one, my friend. I got you. Get you one more. I was a little off the heel. A little off the heel. Gotta remember all the things I was just telling everybody. I'm not doing it myself sometimes. There you go. There's a center face. We'd love to see that. Right there, baby. Yes, sir. Hunter, that's for you. Pure, dude. Thanks, man. Attack angle. Yeah, Mason, again, is right. Mason knows what's up. It's from hitting up on it too much. I got that same problem. Sometimes. Where did you get this practice mat and net? I got this net from somebody on OfferUp for like 40 bucks, 50 bucks. And then the mat I got from Temu, it was like $3. New to golf, but I love it. Yeah, dude, keep at it, Hunter. There's so much to learn and so much to get better at. Keep at it, my friend. Feel free to follow me. I go live and I give everybody lessons and stuff for free, and You can send me videos on Instagram and stuff if you want, and I'll give you like some help specific to your swing and whatever. Yeah, anybody who wants any info about that, just let me know. Eli, how long you been playing, and do you compete? I compete in like a tournament that my dad hosts every year. I've won it twice actually. I've been playing since just maybe a few months into 2020. I think maybe June 2020 I've started playing, and I'm down to a 4 handicap. I've lost about 10 strokes a year or so. I think I started at like a 30, like plus 30 something, and then, or not plus 30, 30 something, and then I was a 25, and then I was a 17, and then I was a 7 point something, and now I'm a 4.1 into this year. What are your goals for golf? I really want to get to scratch or better, obviously. I'm a 37 handicap after 3 years, I wish. Jimmy, that's so funny, dude. Really what it comes down to is get your ball in off of the tee, and then get good at chipping and putting. Short game, you have a short game every single hole. So work on your short game and get the ball in off the tee, and you're golden. You're gonna break 100 easily. Can you explain handicaps? Yeah, so Hunter, basically a handicap is the amount, so it takes your 20 best, it takes your overall 20 scores in the last 20 times you've played, and takes your best, gets rid of your worst and gets rid of your best, and takes the average of those over par. So let's say I shoot, let's say I shoot an 82 every single time I play. Okay, so my handicap on a par 72 is going to be 10 over. So I'm going to be a 10 handicap if you're shooting 82 consistently. Okay, but let's say I shoot, 82, 90, 103, 70. It's going to get rid of the 103 and the 70, and it's going to average out those other ones that I just said, and give you the number according to those. You can get a free one on 18 birdies. 18 birdies is a free app, and you can plug in all your scores and get a free handicap and stuff. Biggest thing in golf is to not be scared of the ground. Let those hands drop behind you. Yeah, Boo's right. Yeah, the ground I think a lot of people get scared of, or they think they have to lift the ball up, but you really want to hit the ball down with your irons. You want to hit the ball first and then take a nice divot. Yeah, don't be scared of the floor. Where do you get this practice stuff? Yeah, so if the ball goes too high, it's just from hitting up on it too much. So Xander, let me help you out a little bit with that. Yeah. Bit too high with 9 degree. How do you combat that? Yeah, so attack angle is definitely, boy, my knees. Oh, I'm getting old. Can't be squatting down like that too much. Wyatt. Oh, okay. Well, hey, if Wyatt knows, that's what's up. I mean, you can also Google it, but that's how it's been explained to me. Handicap on average is just basically what you typically should shoot at a course. It'll give you a it'll give you a number. But hey, Wyatt's the pro here. Wyatt knows what's up. Your handicap is take your last 20 scores and averages your best 8. I think actually GM Golf said something like that. So I did hear that yesterday. How far do I hit my clubs? Okay, so starting from my 60, I have a couple of videos because nobody really believes how far I hit my clubs. It's kind of funny. I just swing smooth and I hit the middle, and the ball goes kind of far. So I'll start with my 60 degree. My 60 goes about, and I'll just talk like carry, or do you guys want to hear total distance? I don't really know. I'll just go like total distance. So my 60 degree goes about 90, 100 yards. Been experimenting with a negative AOA on driver, just piss missile baby cuts. Yeah, dude, I love that. So my 60 degree goes about 90, 95, 100 sometimes if I smash it. My 56 goes about 110, 115. My 52 goes about 120, 125. My A wedge goes about 135, 130 or so, maybe 140 if I crank it. My pitching wedge goes between about 145 and 150. My 9 iron goes about 160, 165. My 8 iron is around 175, 180. My 7 iron I absolutely could demolish for some reason, and it goes like around 200. That club just is super confusing because that 7 iron goes so far sometimes. And I've hit my 8 iron like 190 a couple of times, so it just depends on how well you hit it, you know. So 7 iron is around 195, 200. My 6 iron is so weird. Like you would expect it to be like, you know, the next 5 or 10 yards up, But my 6-iron is the most variable club. It goes like 180 on one shot, and then it'll go 230 yards on the next shot. And I'm like, what? And then I'll have like 200 yards into a green, and I'll be like, okay, good 60, and then it's like 30 yards short, like 170, and I hit it good. It's like, what is wrong with this 6-iron? I don't think my 6-iron is actually a 6. I think it's bent to like a 9-iron or something. It's really weird. But then it's like, how would you hit a 9-iron 230? I don't know. Anyways, what clubs are they? They're Patriot Golf, so they're kind of knockoffs a little bit. I can't afford like nice clubs, so I did some like volunteer program thing, and I got them all for free pretty much after a couple of months. Yeah, so it's kind of bizarre. Keishan, how do you weight shift in your stance when you drive? I'll show you that in a second. Let me just get through my distances again. So 6-iron's kind of weird. My 5-iron goes about 210, 215. My 4-iron goes between 220 to 230. And then I got my 7-wood, which goes about the same distance, just higher, about 230. And then my 2 hybrid, which is a 15-degree, it's like a 3-wood. It goes about 250 to 270 if I really crank it. And then my driver usually carries around 270. And depending on the rollout and depending on the ball that I'm playing, sometimes it gets over 3. Just depends. So those are all my distances. 9-iron 230? No, Joey. You caught me at a wrong spot. No, so my 6-iron is super variable. Like, it does really random distances. I don't think it's bent the right way. There's something wrong with it. It's just come up randomly short so many times off of like a good hit, and it's really weird. So no, my 9-iron goes about 165, 165, sometimes 170. But my 6-iron should go about 205, 210, and oftentimes it'll go like 175. And I'm like, what was that? Like a 9-iron. That's what I was saying. Yeah. Rocks or golf club and boxes. Golf clubs and boxes. Well, hey man, if you want to hook me up with some golf clubs, I'm using some knockoff irons. What irons am I using? They're called Patriot Golf. I really appreciate and like the company because they support veterans and stuff. They have some veterans who work there, but they're just not phenomenal clubs, but they're just kind of the only clubs that I could afford since they were free, really. But I'd love to partner with you, bro. Golf clubs. Send me something. I need some better clubs, man, for real. How much do quality clubs matter? I think they matter as you get better. I'll say this: as you get better. I'm in grad school, Hunter. Good Lord, contact me. I'm a disabled veteran. Oh, dude. Okay, shoot me a follow, and I'll DM you like right after the live is over. Good Lord, contact me. Dude, I would love that. Shoot me a follow or let me see. I don't know if I can follow you from here. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay, I just followed you. Yeah, I'll message you like right after this live is over, and we can hopefully set something up. Yeah, that'd be amazing. I need new clubs so bad, dude. If you're a veteran from TM Callaway, I'm disabled vet too. Well, thanks everybody for sharing all that stuff. I really appreciate all the service that you guys all did, and that's really amazing. Do I like par 3, par 4, par 5 more? For some reason, I don't do well on par 5s, even though they're like super easy. I like par 3s a lot. Favorite brand and why? Probably TaylorMade. I just love the P790s. Those are so pure. I love P790s. I hit them like an extra 15 yards further than normal, and I already hit it pretty far. So I just like how they look, honestly. I love that. But I haven't really had a chance to test any new clubs or see what they're like. I just generally like the TaylorMade look. The stealth driver, I think, is the coolest driver I've seen, just with that red style and the consistency of it. So cool. Eagle, my first par 5 today. Benton, dude, that's so awesome. Let me see your irons you're using now. I've been playing golf for like 4 years, and I've only eagled 3 times, which is ridiculous. And I chipped in for one of them. I had a 2-footer for another. So here are the irons I'm using right now. They don't even have the brand on it. It just says a Heater 6 AI design something. Yeah. So these are my clubs right now that I'm using. They're kind of thick, but oh, dude. Hey, don't be bagging on my golf clubs, dude. Don't be bagging on my clubs. Yeah, no, blades scare you? No, not at all. I love blades.
like I said, I can't, like, I got these pretty much for free, which was the most affordable option for me. And they almost took like a bunch of my money, actually. It's actually an insane story, which I'll have to film and post sometime, but look at mine and see what you think. I will. I'll let you know. Yeah, we'll be in touch, and hopefully we can get some new golf clubs for me, because I was just trying to say, Upland at 1160. I can't, bro. Dude, I wish I could. Sorry, Matt. I can't. I want to so bad, but I'm hanging out with my girlfriend, and we're actually going to go to the range at Whispering Lakes today with an old friend of mine. We're going to catch up and hit some balls there. But, dude, I wish I had time to go do that with you. That would have been fun. I love Upland. It's so short and so fun. Yeah, I love that course. So I was saying that clubs do matter, as long as you bros before girlfriend. She's already on her way over, dude. I can't, my friend. I wish you would have told me ahead of time. I would have planned for that. I totally would have joined you, man. So sorry, I keep getting distracted. I totally would have. No, we can't. No. Okay, so, you're funny, Matt. We'll hang out soon, dude. We just gotta schedule it. Oh, Kylie just texted me. I'm inside. Okay. Well, babe, I'm in the backyard. Come out here and join the live. Let people see you. So I was saying, if you're a golfer, the better that you get playing golf, the more that clubs matter, because then you can kind of control your distances and stuff. I need a new bat. Your clubs are gonna get bent. Yeah, this mat. I've had this mat for a little bit. I definitely do need to replace it. Dude, I'm all over the place. Rocks or golf clubs, I'm sure they're bent. Rocks or golf clubs, you gotta help me, man. You're my only hope. I need help from the community to help my game. Kylie, come golf with us. Oh man, Matt, you're funny, dude. Okay, there's a couple of people who were asking stuff. I kept missing. So let me see what people were saying. Yeah, I know those blades scare you. Cavity backs don't scare me. Blades don't scare me. I like all the clubs. I don't think they really matter as long as you can hit the middle of the club, right? Blades are just better if you can hit the middle. Thank you guys all for your service, whoever the vets are in the chat right now. Benton, I like par 3s a lot, because even if you miss hit it, I can get up and down really easy. I scramble a lot, so it's like a guaranteed par or better usually. You got to get the right lie and lofts for your swing speed. Yeah, I've never been fitted before, so fitting would be good. New P770s. Oh, Toro's in the chat. What's up, Toro? I'm out. I'll be looking for a message. Dude, I'm literally going to hit you up as soon as this ends. What did you major in? Communication disorders, so speech therapy, and I minored in sign language. Just got a 718 AP3 forehand from a guy on OfferUp for $50. It was a steal. No way, Drew. That's sick, dude. Toro. Dude, good to see you, Toro. Hopefully you're good, man. We got to link up back in the desert. It's good to see from you. Good to hear from you. Yeah. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for all this interaction. So I was saying that clubs and stuff do matter as you're getting better at golf, because then you have more control over it all. Yeah. I've been able to get down to like a 4 with these clubs. So, they matter once you start getting towards scratch. Yeah. Babe, do you want to come out here? Okay. I'll be in there soon. Okay. She doesn't want to come out. Have you drilled the house past the net? No, thankfully. I haven't nailed the house, but I have gone over the net into this tree a couple of times. Thankfully, I've never hit a house. That would really not be good. Yeah. Hey. All right. So a couple of you guys are dying down. I know we're getting a lot of good interaction right now, but now that the girlfriend is here, we are going to probably leave, but play with the P770s and the Sim2 Max drivers mint. Yeah, dude, I gotta get a new driver for real. I just need new clubs, so hopefully Roxor can hook it up. Hopefully my guy Damon from last night's live can get me a launch monitor. Dude, guys, we might be upgrading the bag here. Weight shift real quick. Oh, Keyshawn, that's right. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, let me show you real quick. All right, we'll help out Keyshawn here, and then we will dip out. Keyshawn, thanks for reminding me, buddy. All right, here we go. So let's work on your weight shift really quick. Couple of drills for this. So let me move you here so you can see. Okay, weight shift. We got a couple of drills. So the first one that I would have you do is get this feeling of take your normal swing, right? We're not trying to change your swing. We just want your weight to get forward. So I want you to get this feeling of on your downswing, lift up your lead leg and stomp in as you're swinging. Okay, so this is one drill. This is the stomp drill. This is what a lot of pros do. Stomp and swing. Okay? We're gonna stomp and swing. One more. Stomp and swing. Okay? So that's just emphasizing the weight that you're putting on your front foot. Okay, the next one is I want you, after you take a swing, just take a step forward. Okay? Follow through your swing, take a normal swing, and after you hit, take a step forward. Okay? That's really gonna help emphasize you getting your weight through. You're never gonna be on your back foot if you're doing that drill. Okay? Okay. Right? Because if I have my weight on my back foot, I can't take a step forward, right? I'm just going to fall backwards, right? So we've got the stomp, we've got the step through. The next thing that I want you to focus on to kind of test if you're doing it right is take a normal swing, and I want you to lift up your back foot. Okay? If you fall backwards like this, you didn't get your weight forward, obviously, right? Because you're falling that way. But if you get your weight forward and you lift up, you're staying stationary, or you fall forward, you got your weight through. Okay, so that's a good way to kind of like test if you've made it. Bowen, ever hit it over the net? Unfortunately, yes, Bowen. Everybody keeps asking me that, and I hate admitting it, but yes, I do, unfortunately. Okay, so we just are gonna do a little quick test here, right? We're gonna swing and hit the ball. Take that thing back. If you fall backwards, your weight was on your back foot, right? You don't want that, okay? So a good example, I don't know why I hit that DOD, but that was kind of crazy. Okay, good example. Get that weight forward, lift it up. See how as I was stationary or falling forward a little bit? That's what you want. That's going to be a good way to test how you're doing. Okay, and then also we can work on that whoosh drill, right? We don't want the whoosh to happen down here of the club, like that. We want it to happen more towards the ball, or maybe a little bit in front with your irons. Driver's a little different because we kind of do want to release a little early, but for irons and stuff, okay? That's what we want that to look like. All right? So that's a good couple of drills, right? So we've got the stomp through. That one's kind of hard to hit the ball, so maybe don't use a ball, maybe use a tee or something, and just get used to stomping, right? That motion right there. That's going to help your weight, okay? And again, I would also say is always hold your finish. A lot of people, as soon as they hit the ball, they just kind of like drop it or whatever, but that's going to mess with your brain and your swing, okay? After you swing and hit the ball, always hold that finish, okay? I want you to really focus and emphasize that. Even if you chunk it, whatever, always hold that finish. Great tips. We'll definitely try this now. Awesome. Yeah. So those 3 things, if you can follow, or 4 things, right? Stomp through, take a step through, and then hold that finish, and lastly, lift up that back foot, okay? Another thing you can do really quickly, if you're still struggling after all that, you can put a ball under your rear foot, just like that, just to get the feeling of, you know, having that weight more on your front foot. And that'll help you kind of a lot. There's a lot of drills there. Take some time, work on those at the range. That'll help you out tons, brother. Brother. All right. We are a little bit out of breath, but hopefully we got to all your guys' questions. You guys are all awesome. Again, thank you everybody for joining and asking for tips and stuff. I'm glad I was able to help you guys. And make sure to follow me. I'm here, Instagram, YouTube. I got all the stuff in my bio. Hit me up there if you guys want some tips on like your swing specifically. Follow me on Instagram. Shoot me some DMs. Send me some videos of your swing, and I'll help you guys out free of charge. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. God bless, and I'll see you on the next one. Be good.